So I'm never gonna make songs about stuff that isn't relatable to me, because then I just look like a clown.
So all I'm thinking about now is there was a interview with Tekka. He's like, I'm lying.
I was like, I don't have a license. I don't have no guns. I don't have no bitches. No cars.
But that was just so honest in that moment that it was just like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Really?
I get it. But yeah, you know, we just want to, that authenticity is what we need.
Yeah.
You know, and that, I'm not gonna lie to you, that made me like him more.
Yeah, I thought he was so funny for that interview. I'm like, you know what? I get it.
I get it.
Because especially with the type of music that he makes,
Yeah.
like, all that stuff is like braggadocio.
Right.
Like, oh, I got to talk about what I got and flexing on people. But like, you know, it's okay. You're still making it out.
Right.
So like, sure, embellish a little bit. You got to. Like, it got him on Rap Genius. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
So do you want to be on Rap Genius too?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to do a breakdown of one of my songs.
You gotta say some fly shit.
For sure.
You gotta say some fly shit. So where people's like, oh, that's so good.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta say some
I want to do all the fun little interviews and the breakdowns and I just feel like that's the part of being an artist that I definitely look forward to. Like,
Gotcha.
with the success, like, just like the cool experiences that come with it, like getting to meet certain people or getting to like do certain things, like even Hot Ones. I think Hot Ones is such a cool concept. Like, you just get to sit in front of a camera and eat wings and just talk about
have a conversation.
So yeah, I
natural.
I just love that side of it. Like, it's just a fun job, you know. Like, there's a lot of bullshit and a lot of stress, you know, but that's with everything, you know. But it's better to do something you love and deal with the bullshit that comes with that versus like being stuck at a job you hate.
Yeah, I honestly feel we obviously, you know, we have to make ends meet and do things that we don't want to do to get where we want to go. But I solely just want to experience this life and enjoy all of it.
Right.
I don't want any pieces of it where it's just like, what am I doing here?
Right.
You know? So, and that's why I feel like when we get the free option of free will to say, you know, I'm not doing this anymore. Now, a lot of times we have to deal with the consequences that come with that. But I also do see it as, because you stepped out on a limb and made that decision based off of what you felt, you could definitely see that as your intuition pushing you towards that, you know? So I would believe you get rewarded for just having faith in yourself. So that's my take on that.
I think that following your dreams should be, you know, if it's within, because, you know, reality hits for a lot of people. Like, sometimes you want to chase something, but you have like a person to take care of. You got responsibilities, you have duties. So, you know, of course, you know, take care of what really matters, what's in front of you. That definitely needs your attention. But also, you know, once you have the opportunity, just chase after your dream. You know? Like, try to make as much time for it as possible, because this life, you only have one.
Yeah, right.
And you don't want to like get to a certain age and you're just like, damn, I wish I did this, or I wish I did that, or I'm regretting this. You know, like, I don't want to live with any regrets, especially, you know, I had a health scare last year. Literally, I think today might be the 1 year anniversary of me getting out of the hospital. That's so funny.
Well, look at where you are a year later.
Yeah.
Look at it.
And like, you know, once I, you know, I was really sad for a while and I was dealing with a lot of depression and stuff. But like, at some point I'm just like, no, I have to fucking go out, get up and go out. Like, I have to do the thing that I want to do. Like, I cannot die and know that I didn't accomplish any of what I wanted to do. That would just leave me completely broken, you know? So.
And it's funny that we have to get in these spaces to say, no, I'm going.
Yeah, exactly.
I am going.
For sure. Like, I wish it didn't take me that long, but I don't want to say I'm thankful that it happened, but I'm thankful that, like, I finally had the desire and the push to just say, fuck it. Sometimes you really just gotta say, fuck it.
I agree. I definitely agree. You know, I feel, because I'm very much, I look at things at a metaphysical level. I feel because you were uncomfortable in your spaces, you made yourself sick.
Yeah.
It made you sick, and obviously this is not medical advice, but metaphysically, you made yourself sick that you weren't chasing your passion, and because of that, you had to sit down. God be sitting us down sometimes, and He finds a way to sit us down, and within that sit down, all we can think about is how we can get closer to Him or to ourselves.
Right.
So in that, you get the beauty that comes out of that, because that moment told you, no, I'm not. You're not gonna. No.
Like, this cannot be
it, right? and it paid off. It paid off.
Yes. I'm just hoping I can keep the momentum going.
Yes.
I definitely don't want to slow down or become stagnant.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it going, keep pushing, even if it's baby steps, little by little. That all that matters is there's motion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you think that requires strategy, or is it just like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I know?
I feel like it does require some sort of planning, but I don't think you should get caught up too much in the planning itself. I feel like everything can change so quickly, and that's why I'm really glad that I have my manager. Because he's a very practical person.
Gotcha.
I think the problem a lot for people, like, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but my personal issue was like, I can make the music, I can do the creation. It's just like the rollout, the plan, like, how are we gonna do this? My manager Marvel is so great at like putting everything into like quantifiable steps that I can understand. Beautiful. So like, I tend to get overwhelmed when it comes to like the business aspect, but he's just like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this first, then this, then this, then this. And I'm like, okay, this makes sense. These goals are attainable. I know I don't feel overwhelmed. I just do what makes the most sense. That's
amazing, because a lot of us, we do it by ourselves, and we analyze and paralyze ourselves so much because there's so much information coming into you, and so many things that you have to worry about.
Right.
And when you have a community, or you have your people who are in it with you, and can say, so this is the proper next step. Right. I understand what you think,
right?
But this is the proper. I'm assuming that's how he speaks.
No, because sometimes I'll call him and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And he's just like, breathe. First, you need to calm down.
And these are people that you need. Everyone needs someone in their corner that's gonna tell them, calm down, relax.
It's not that serious.
Right.
We can fix this.
Right.
Or it's not even something that really needs to be fixed. You're overthinking it. So
solution-based people need more exposure. Like,
he's definitely very solution-based, even when it's like a little annoying.
Of course it's gonna be annoying, because you don't want to hear that.
Right.
You don't want to hear that. You just want to complain, and let me complain. No, I get that. But after you complain, after you get it out,
right,
what are we gonna do?
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what you need. No, I love that. So who do you think you are more like in reference to like sound?
So I get two comparisons very, very often.
Okay, who's the two?
Erykah Badu is number one.
Okay.
And then
I kind of understand that, having like that being a thing because of the neo soul that you mentioned.
She coined the phrase.
Right.
That's her genre, like, for sure.
Okay.
And then Jill Scott is
okay.
I get compared to Jill very, 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 very often.
Obviously, being able to be in the same bracket as these people.
Oh yeah, it's an honor every time.
Huge.
Yeah, I always am thankful and grateful when people, because everything is relative.
Yes.
So people compare you to what they are familiar with.
Yes, I can get that. Do you think you are from up north? So
yeah,
I can understand.
Right.
It sounds
Jilly from Philly.
Yeah, and then we have the same kind of verbiage. So I can get that.
Yeah.
I can get that. Do you think more leads into that though? That whole comparison?
Yeah, I feel like I do get the comparison to Jill often, but I feel like I do feel like those two are my two greatest influences. So of course I know I might sound like them to some people.
Yeah.
But I also feel like there's a certain comparison with me and Jill because we're both like plus size women.
Got you.
So I get that a lot.
Got you.
And I feel like I'm not, I'm never offended by it.
Yeah.
But it's just something I picked up on. Like people just tend to like call me by her name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People like, hey Jill. Like I've seen people have literally like, hey Jill. I'm like, hi. Name and hi. Like I get what you're trying to do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm never like a sourpuss about it or anything. Because I love Jill. I think she's amazing. I think she's beautiful. I think that she's a great, representation of people that look like me, resemble me, have a similar shape to me. So that's always, something I will admire about her.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes people, it can get a little annoying sometimes because like I said, everything is relative, but also you don't have to like make that comparison every single time. To keep, perfecting my craft, keep doing shows. Hopefully I get to, I will tour again. I know that I will. And just, keep improving, building my fan base from the ground up. Just keep working. I have no plans of stopping anytime soon.
I get that. So, music-wise, are you going to continue to do R&B?
I think...
Because you mentioned you rap too.
Yes. Yeah. I definitely want to rap more.
Okay.
I definitely want to build a fan base of just doing raps and stuff. Yeah. But I feel like I'm always gonna blend the two. Like my music is always gonna be a cross between hip hop, R&B, neo soul, jazz influence. Like it's all gonna be there at all times because that's all of who I am. Yeah. So I'm never gonna compromise one for the other. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing what feels right, You
kind of give me that you're into metal too.
Metal?
Yeah, you're into metal too. Because I feel like that's the sound that everyone is experimenting with right now.
I do like alternative type rock music. Like I listen to like a lot of No Doubt and like Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff when I was younger. But no, I don't think I've listened to enough metal to say that it's one of my favorites.
Okay, good. Okay. Because as a consumer, I'm often taken aback when artists jump into this metal phase, and I understand that we have created all of these sounds, but some things aren't for me.
Yeah, of course.
So when I hear my favorite artist or artist step into that bag, I'm just like, all right now.
One day I would like to do like a full jazz album. Like
that'll be cool.
And just perform a lot of jazz standards, like classic jazz songs.
Oh, that's cool.
Something I would love to do one day.
I always think of Nina Simone, and I don't know why we haven't gotten another Nina.
Samara Joy. Have you ever heard of her? Look up Samara Joy.
No,
that's exactly who you're looking for.
Thank you. Because I love me some Nina. So okay, I will. Oh my God, that's
Samara Joy. She makes music now. She just won a Grammy recently.
Yeah, but I don't watch.
No, I feel you. But like she's a young black girl from the Bronx, and she is just so beyond talented. Like I mean, The first time I heard her music, I couldn't believe it. It doesn't even sound like it was made this year. Timeless, classic. Like,
love that.
You have to get into her. I think you would love her a lot.
Yeah, no, I need that.
Yeah.
I need that immediately. Immediately.
Yeah, she's great.
I hope people will name drop you.
Yes.
As you were name dropping them.
I hope so too.
And I think that's where we can end it at.
Yeah.
I think that's where we can end it at.
This was
Thank
really
you.
fun. Thank you.
Thank you.